And she's like, come back and surrender, and we'll let your dad out of jail. He's like 70, and change at this point. Like, I'm not letting my dad go to jail.
Absolutely.
It's not happening. Like money doesn't matter. So we do the hardest thing we could possibly do. We close, and a lot of people wouldn't have done that because the country of Costa Rica came to me, and like Figueres was the president at the time. And he said, like, I was friends with him. And he said, like, we'll give you a passport. You're good. You can travel the world. You just can't go back to the United States. Sorry. And at the end of the day, if they really want you, which you're not a kingpin drug dealer, they don't really want you, right? Like, you're okay. If they really want
you, weren't hurting nobody.
they really want you, they're going to come in and get you. But like, we don't see that happening.
Right.
Yeah, but my dad would stay in jail for a while. You know what I mean? That's not happening, So we close up shop. We come back, visit the Southern District of New York, which is never a phrase you ever want to know in your life, but we go into the FBI there. And the first thing they tell me is, listen, Steve, good job, great job. You built a great thing there, good job. The Southern District of New York is not in the business of selling off prosecutions, meaning we're not going to make a deal here. I looked at my lawyer and I said, okay. And then we proceeded to make a deal, and I gave them, they wanted about $2 million, in a fine. They thought that if they closed my case really quickly and didn't fight it, that the rest of the industry would roll over like dominoes and they'd be able to close the entire industry by taking down. We were the